Hello, my darlings. My name is Victoria, and this is Veritas Tarot. Leo, I'm going to do your reading for you this afternoon. I'm doing mini readings now every week. I'm looking to do mini readings, sort of 6 a week. So round about 20 minutes long, maybe a little shorter, maybe a little longer, depending on what Spirit has to say for you today. If the reading resonates, I would be so grateful if you would like, comment, share, subscribe. Thank you, Leo, for all of your wonderful comments and all of your support and love for this channel. I am so grateful. And if it resonates, it means that the message was for you today to help you unravel and take off layers of sort of self-imposed resistance and society-induced fears that we put on ourselves to hear the truth that already sits within you. You have already all the answers within you. And then my messages from Spirit have just helped to trigger that release within you. And whoever this doesn't resonate with, it simply means, my darling, that it wasn't meant for you at this time. There'll always be a reading out there for you at exactly the right time as guided by Spirit. One very quick announcement. I am looking to do on Sunday at 9 o'clock, and that's UK time. So you may need to just double check your time difference. I'm looking to do the first of my lives, which I'm very excited about. This is me taking myself to the edge of my comfort zone. And I'm very excited to be able to do this. I will be reading for the energies in that room, in that space, and also for the energies of those not able to join me at that time. And I will also be using the opportunity to pull some cards and answers to as many questions as I can get through on Sunday evening for those that have joined me in the room. So do try and join me if you are able to, my darling. Okay, so let's move ahead with your reading. I'm going to start off with some animal cards just to see an overriding energy for where you are and messages from Spirit, and then I will dip into some of my tarot decks that I have with me, including the new Gilded Tarot version, Sun and Moon Tarot, the Light Seers, and potentially the Muse Tarot as well. But thank you for Taurus, Spirit, for those that most need to hear the messages today. Not for Taurus. Why did I say for Taurus? Maybe you're dealing with a Taurus. For Leo, my darlings, for those that most need to hear the message today. Thank you, Spirit. So you've got Koi Fish Spirit, there is always enough, and Sandpiper Spirit, be playful. So what this is saying with the Koi Fish Spirit, that where there is always enough, where you are right now, you're worrying too much about trying to make something happen, trying to make things happen. It's almost like you will not receive it unless you kind of try and grab it now. And Spirit is saying, try and stop doing that. Try and let go of the control of trying to make this happen, because if it's not happening for you right now, it doesn't mean to say it's not intended to happen for you, because Spirit always says yes, but it's always going to happen in divine timing for you when it's exactly the right time for you, and it might be exactly the right time for others as well. So when we set out an intention, when we're causing, creating, manifesting something to happen, it tends to happen, unless it's a tiny little thing, in collaboration with other souls. So there is always a symmetry, a metrical rhythm to this, just like the omniverse. Omniverse, God gave me that word the other day to represent everything that's in the universe. And omni means all that is, and verse means arranged in a metrical rhythm. So there is always enough. You don't have to grab it now. Allow it to happen. Let go and allow God to step in. Let the universe step in. Excuse me just 1 second. Just my son letting out the little puppy. I thought they were popping in. They may pop in at some stage. But the Koi Fish Spirit is also to remind you that abundance is how we feel about things. It's not necessarily how things are. And the more you feel abundant in where you are right now, the more you're grateful for everything that's happened for you in your life, because everything happens for you, not to you. Everything happens for you. I'm back for good now. Where you're in a place where you're so grateful for everything that's happened for you. You're so grateful for all of the experiences that you've been given, every person, place, event. And it takes time to kind of work that one through and be grateful for everything. But when you are in that space of saying, thank you, Spirit, thank you, God, and being grateful, it's amazing what happens, because then you are standing in a space of enlightenment and understanding that how you're feeling in this present moment is in a place of you appreciating the journey that it's got to bring you where you are today. So it's you appreciating you, it's you giving yourself self-love, it's you being self-aware of you are causing, creating everything to happen. And being in that present moment of abundance and being grateful, you are allowing everything that is intended for you to come through to you through the path of least resistance. And the sandpiper spirit is a reminder, my darling, be playful. So be playful, enjoy yourself. It's about letting go of always worrying and trying to make things come forth to you when you're wanting them to come forth to you. Trusting. It's about trusting that as above, down below, it has happened. You just have not seen it yet. It has happened. The universe's wheels, the cogs are all in motion, but it all has to line up in a beautiful metrical rhythm in order for it to appear in your reality at exactly the right time for you and for others. So in the meantime, be playful, enjoy yourself, enjoy wherever you are, be in the moment. Set the intention when you wake up in the morning that today you are going to have an amazing day. Because for the most part, people think, well, I'll see how today works out. No, set your vibration that I intend to have an amazing day today. And that shifts you into a vibration where you attract those surprises and delights towards you. So those are the first two messages that have come out for you today. Right, let's see where am I going. Gilded Tarot for you. Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you. Change is happening, darling. Look at that. Bottom of the deck, you've got the Eight of Cups, and then you've also got the Three of Cups to accompany that. So this Eight of Cups means walking away. Now, it doesn't mean walking away per se necessarily with how I'm reading this for you in terms of something or someone. I believe it means walking away from how you were perceiving things before. It may mean for somebody or something, but this is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling that it is you deciding that you are going to walk away from the expectations that you have of things, the expectations for the outcomes. You're going to walk away from feeling disappointed because things didn't work out in your favor. You're going to now look to renew your approach to how you are attracting things towards you. And so you're going from a reaction, actions happening over and over again, to a renewal. And this is your quest. I'm getting the word quest because I think that you have gone through many cycles where things just haven't worked out for you. And I want you now to sit and think about what you have learned and taken from that. If everything happens for you, how has this helped? How are these various things helped you? And then decide to make your next steps from a creative experience, because our soul talks to us through our creativity all the time. We were created to create. So decide that you are going to follow your intuition, your soul's footsteps. This is your soul's quest. So every time you feel the urge to do something, or you feel happy expressing something, or you want to create something, or anything, my darling, it could be minor, it could be huge, it doesn't matter. Do it, because in the moment of doing, you are an individual representation of your soul's physical experience. So you are an individual representation means you are representing yourself in that present moment as this is who I am, and that is with a higher vibration, and that allows the universe cogs to turn and things to come in towards you, and it brings you into this place of joyful abundance and celebration. Our soul path is a relationship with source energy, with God, with the omniverse, with the universe, and no other relationship is as important than that. It is our relationship with ourselves, with our higher self. And when we come into such a strong understanding of that relationship that we have, and that the God, the universe, is always listening and always saying yes, it is simply only our mind and our fears and our anxiety and the stories that we tell ourselves that get in the way of us creating and causing majestically and amazingly all the time, that brings us this extraordinary joy and peace and happiness about who we are and where we are in our lives. And that then brings in all the other things that you've wished for. So time for you, my darling, to look at this from a new perspective. This is the Hangman. It's a pause time. It's a reflect time. It's taking your hands off the wheel. It's taking your hands off that spoke that you're trying to stick in the universe's wheel, because you're stopping it from turning by deciding that this is what you need. But maybe the next greatest, grandest version of who you are isn't what you think you need, but what your soul knows you are. So allow yourself to go on that magical mystery ride. Let's see what else we've got coming out. I'm sorry about those 2 interruptions earlier. I just didn't want the beautiful chaos that is my puppy appearing just as I was at a moment where I needed to focus on what Spirit was asking me to share with you. Thank you. Well, that card shouldn't be in there. So there's the 8 of Swords has just appeared in that card deck. So it's about getting out of your head. Your head will never make sense of this. It is only in the stillness and being the I am, whatever you can do that can put you in that space, whether it is meditating, whether it is simply listening to music, whether it is walking, whether it is gardening, painting, writing, whatever it is that is your creative expression. And just say, I'm ready to receive. I am ready. I am states you are the I am in that present moment. I am. It's incredibly powerful. I am ready to receive whatever it is that is intended for me to receive in this present moment. And I receive it with gratitude. And then just let it go and go and be playful. Go and have fun. This is the Queen of Pentacles has popped out for you. So the Queen of Pentacles, she's just hanging out here. And do you know what's so interesting about this? I've just seen, which is so beautiful. There's a ram there, and the ram talks to me about the Chariot, about movement coming forward. But there isn't a lot of movement hanging out in that card, is there? But that's what's extraordinary. Sometimes the less you do, the more you're allowing it to happen. The more you're at peace with where you are right now, my darling, the more you just sit and let the universe do its thing for you, the more you allow it in. And she, as the Queen of Pentacles, is sitting there receiving. And the ram is a representation of the universe bringing it towards her. And the Queen of Pentacles is somebody who doesn't rush into anything. She has been on a journey. She has learned a lot. She is incredibly generous. She is incredibly kind. She is incredibly caring. She's also very aware of her consciously of her abilities to manifest. And that whatever she is causing to come into her life, she should give due care and consideration and respect to each and everything. Because sometimes when we are so focused on one intent, we don't notice the other infinite, beautiful possibilities that are coming and opportunities that are coming in for us. We only do if we sit in the stillness. So there is just a little message there for you. And now is the Empress at the bottom of this deck as well, just to confirm that card. She is just having fun and she is chilling out and she is just being. And the rabbits talk about spring and a rebirth. And everything is connected with these trees. It's a reminder that everything is connected like a web, like a spider's web. We know that the WWW, the World Wide Web, makes everybody connected. Well, now imagine that from an energetic place, because we're all just energy. We're dense matter. And so imagine everybody connected energetically, and the vibrations of how you are in a high vibration, the impact that has around you as well. So with everything connected and everything intended, and the universe always saying yes, the more you sit in a space of receiving and knowing, because it's not just hope, it's not just trust, it's not just faith, it's knowing that it's coming in for you. So all you need to do is enjoy yourself and not worry about it coming, because it's coming in for you. And that, my darling, is the Empress. It's the need for you to observe what's happening around you, being very aware of what the universe is giving you, being very aware of messages that are coming in for you in all sorts of weird and wonderful ways. Any coincidences, they're little winks from the universe. Anytime you say, my God, that was weird. Wow, that was a bit weird. Well, that was your soul causing that to happen in conjunction with others. That's the wink from the universe to tell you everything is connected. So never doubt that, my darling. What was the other card that came out from this? And that is going to lead to your Nine of Cups, your wish fulfillment. And you know what? With this Nine of Cups, it's so beautiful. I feel this is to do with a relationship with another, but you're going to enter into this relationship from a place of such abundance within yourself, such joy, such foundation within yourself, that you're just going to wish to share that with another. You're not going to need anything from them. You're just going to love loving them. And you're going to give them that space to love you back, because there's no pull from either side. And you both have gone through whatever you have gone through to create those extraordinary, healthy boundaries and foundations within yourself. So that is very, very lovely. So anything else, Spirit? Yes, we were going to pull. Thank you, Spirit. Anything else on this? All you're asked to do is beat, what is the expression? Beat the sound of your own drum, beat the beat of your own drum. This is you in your creative expression. Listen to it. Do what you feel like doing. Do what your inner child wants to do. Don't make choices from fear. Make them from that creative expression, from hope, from knowing. Do this. And all that will come to you in a way that's so extraordinary, because you have done so much inner work within yourself, and you have decided to put yourself in a very healthy space, which is first and foremost in your life. It is a self-is way, but sometimes we can be too selfless, and actually being self-is, the I am, suddenly means that how you touch others' lives is in a very beautiful, non-needy way. You are just simply there. But you have to do what's right for you, my darling. You have to answer the call of your own soul with this. And this is the Knight of Wands. This is, again, movement for you. There are things happening that's coming in for you. And it's going to bring you then to this King of Wands space, this extraordinary place of being, less doing, more being, where you just know. You know what you want. You know why you want it. And you're allowing it all to come in for you. And the lion there represents that observance. You know, the lion tends to watch what's going on and will only get involved in a little, if let's say with his family and he's sitting there watching, he'll only get involved if he really, really needs to get involved. Otherwise, he just sits and observes. So it's a reminder for you, don't go getting involved in other people's business, because that's just their business. Just focus on you. Focus on you, because the more you get involved in other people's business and their energy patterns and where they are, the more you get pulled into that energy space, the more you're off course with your soul. And you will feel that. So you are being asked to remain in a space of soul's intent at the moment about where you are wishing to go and why you're wishing that, and letting go of everything else. And the lion is also a reminder for us about our ego-based thoughts and fears that come from pain, that come from conditioned behaviors, come from things that we've told ourselves. Just feel sorry for your mind in a way. Just think, oh my goodness, you're just a bunch of old thoughts that have just been repeating themselves over and over and over again. You're an old story. I don't want to read that story anymore. I want to go and listen to my soul, where I can really hear clarity, because your mind, my darling, is simply processing information from this lifetime, and it can't process it the way that you want it to process, because all it's doing is repeating the same, it's having the same reaction over and over again. So less doing, more being for you at this time. I hope that has helped with whoever has come to listen to this reading. I hope also to see you on Sunday, my darlings. And if not, I look forward to doing you another reading in about 10 days' time. In the meantime, take care and lots of love. Bye-bye.